Today I bring you a revised singles team because the other one didn't get some very nice comments about it. So we have a battle against the Japanese guy, and he has Spiritomb, and I've got a bone to pick with Spiritomb because of the last battle. I will probably be having a rematch with Championmarx. Have to see what General Sakura says. I wouldn't like to see him get booted out of the tournament because then again, it's his fault. You should have read the rules properly or checked the tiers thing. As I said, it's not my responsibility to check the legality of my opponent's team. And it does start with Spiritomb. And I start off with the Will-O-Wisp. And his Spiritomb is in fact mixed, and it doesn't have Carmine, or at least it doesn't use it. So that's good. I suppose he was relying on the Ominous Wind, but that's stupid really relying on that to get the stat boost. Actually, I don't know. In fact, if you're going to give it Ominous Wind, you might as well give it Shadow Ball. It's a TM and it's 20 more power. Now, I go for a Shadow Ball of my own, and they go for Hypnosis. Which, I really don't like people who just... Well, actually, he doesn't spam Hypnosis, so that's okay. Yeah, it's up with a Burn, which really helped because it has Leftovers, and Leftovers are so annoying. Although I do have Leftovers on Tangrowth, but I don't get to show Tangrowth in this battle. And because it's mixed, the Sucker Punch will do less damage. And right here, I was saving Destiny Bond till later because I didn't want them to anticipate it. And now Destiny Bond, I was saving that for later because I knew it would survive a second Ominous Wind, and I didn't want them to anticipate it, which is very important. And then Burn damage, it negates the effect of Leftovers, which is very good because I think Leftovers are very annoying. And I have put some on my Tangrowth, but I didn't get a chance to show it. And they go for another Sucker Punch. I wasn't sure whether to go for a normal attacking move or do another Destiny Bomb because I wasn't sure whether they would use Sucker Punch, but they did. They fell right into my trap. And then for a second I thought, oh crap, it hasn't fainted. But it was the aftermath damage first, which really wasn't useful here because of the Destiny Bond. In fact, I don't know why they bothered showing that because it was going to faint. Anyway, I send out Quagsire, and they send out Kingdra, and I wasn't thinking about going Encore, so I had wasted a bit of time trying to decide, but then I go for Yawn because it does not have Dragon Nuts, or at least I didn't see it because it is in fact a Life Orb Kingdra, and I do decide to go going for Yawn so that I can set up a Focus Punch, and just as I predicted they would switch, which is very good for me because I can just go for Focus Punch and they send out Ampharos, which I suppose that's all they had, but that really wasn't the best idea. And then Power Gem, why would they do that? Maybe because Quagsire is so rejected that they don't know it's typing because no one uses it. So I go for an Encore, and that really does help because and yeah, I suppose they were thinking that I would predict that they would switch out, so then they kept with going for Power Gem, predicting another Focus Punch. So they were quite stubborn there. So then I get paralysed by Static, which is very unfortunate. And Encore's still in effect, so they keep on with the Power Gem. And yeah, more Power Gem. And I think that there's something really unfair happened in this battle. Well, yeah, I go for Crunch because I don't want to risk Mega Kick missing because it's at 90 accuracy because the zoom lens raises it by 15 from 75. And I was expecting it to faint, but it survived with a fraction of HP. and then that means I have to go for another move here, and I get paralysed by static again. It's only a 30% chance each time, but in a minute you'll see why it was quite unfair, both of mine getting paralysed. And here comes Kingdra again, and they go for well, another Dragon Pulse. I don't know why they didn't go for something else, because most Kingdras have Dracometer and then they spam physical moves. And see, Mega Kick missed. It's never actually missed before, but I'm glad it missed here and not in a tournament battle, because that would have been much worse. But now it hits and it KO's Kingdra. This battle wasn't too bad actually. He didn't have any Ubers and it wasn't 2 OUE. That's not even a word. But, and there will be some new tournament battles in the coming days. Well, probably by the end of next week.